Hey everybody, Diane here. I am coming to you today from Bluff, Utah, from the Desert Rose Inn. As you can see, this is the beautiful lobby in this area. And today we're going to do a seated leg strengthening workout. It's a request I've had from several people this week. So we're going to go on into the fitness room and I will show you how to strengthen your legs from a seated position. And there's a bonus. Many of the movements also strengthen your core. So let's tighten those bellies up, strengthen those legs up, and get those knees ready for hiking in Monument Valley. Stay with me. Here we are in the fitness room. I'm going to show you guys a series of exercises that you can do while seated or standing up and sitting down to give you a little more stability if you've got some leg issues or balance issues or other things you're trying to work on. All you're going to need is a sturdy chair, not a folding chair, not a chair on wheels. And as you can see, I'm doing it here in the hotel fitness room. You can do it in your home, anywhere you like. You can even do it outside. Right now it's 32 degrees outside, so I won't be doing it out there. Water bottle, always have your water bottle with you. So grab those things and let's get going. As with all of our workouts, you want to warm up a little bit first, gentle walk, a little bit marching in place, some step jacks or jumping jacks, just to get your body warmed up, your circulation going, and your heart rate up, just a tiny bit. And then we're going to start sitting towards the front of the chair. Not so far forward you're going to fall off, but not back, so you're slouching. You want a nice posture, straight up and down, sitting on the edge of the chair, knees bent, feet underneath you. And the first thing we're going to do is a set of squats. So up, down, up. Try to resist the urge of pushing on the chair if you can. If you need to right now to make this movement happen, that's absolutely fine. And make it a touch and go. Don't get all comfy back there. And we're aiming for 10 to 12 repetitions here. And we're going to finish seated. Readjust your sitting position right now. We're going to do some hip circles while seated. So you may want to hold on to the back of the chair a little bit. I don't want you to lean back though. I want you to remain sitting upright. We're working on those hip joints. We're doing another set of 10 to 12. And last one. Okay, coming down to that nice seated position again. This time we're going to bring our knee up. So a bent knee, leg raise. And this action's coming from right here. So this works your core a little bit too. But it also works the quad, which is the muscle that goes into the knee. So if you have some knee issues, this is a really good strengthening exercise. 10 on one leg, switch it up. 10 on the other leg. If you need to hold on to balance, that's perfectly fine. This chair has a bit of a squishy cushion. Not exactly what I would use if I were home, but works fine. And you can start to feel it right in here. Nice and warm. And as always, if anything hurts, we stop. We expect sore muscles. Pain is not on the agenda. So now the next one we're going to do is a leg extension. Again, we're working on those muscles that go into our leg. So it's bend and straighten. Nice and slow. We're not swinging, we're controlling. Sitting up nice and tall. Want to add a little extra core bite to this? You can put your hands up and you can feel these muscles getting into the action as well. 10 on one leg, switching it up. 10 on the other leg. And we're going to bring that down. We're going to sit a little bit sideways. And we're going to stretch out our hip flexor here. So I'm sitting sideways on the chair. This knee is bent. And this leg, I'm going to stretch back. We're going to do about a 30-second hold here. Again, if it starts to cramp or feel really uncomfortable, release the stretch. And then we're going to switch sides. Switching the other way. Stretching that leg back. Stretching this area right in through here. And release that, bring it back. Coming back to the center, we're going to get on the edge of our seat again, putting our feet together or as together as you can. Coming up on the outside edges, we're going to do a little bit of a butterfly, or clamshell. We're working the muscles on the inside of our leg as well as on the outside of our hips. Keeping a nice, tall, straight posture. You can also do this movement on the ground. It's a little bit easier in the chair. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can put some resistance as you push. Putting your palms on the outside of your knees. Make sure you're not pressing on your knees though. And 12 to 15 here. Everything should start to feel nice and warm right now. Now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to be out here, bringing our legs together. If you want to put your palms on the inside for some resistance. Now we're working the opposite muscles that we just did on the other one. Starting out, bringing it. And one more. Readjusting your seat. We don't want anybody falling off the front. Straighten your leg. And then we're going to do a straight leg lift. This is initiating from the hip and the quad. You can balance with your hands on the chair if you want. 10 to 12 here. Bring that back in. Other leg out. And again, if your leg starts to cramp, stop and massage the cramp out. Bring that back down. Shake those legs out. Rub those quads out a little bit. We have one more that we're going to do. We're going to start straight leg, heel on the ground. We're going to pull the heel back, out, and back. This is going to work easier if you have a nice smooth floor. Or you can put a towel under your heel. The other movement we did was a push. This is a pull, which works the opposing muscles. One more. Other leg. And make sure you're pulling straight back. Don't pull sideways. And one more. Go into a little bit of a small muscle and cool down routine. Up on your toes, up on your heels. It's nice rocking back and forth in the ankle joints. Believe it or not, some of our knee pain comes from our ankles and our feet. If they're not strong and stretched and healthy, pain will translate up. Everything's connected. Sit back in your chair a little bit, balance your foot up, do 5 ankle circles in one direction, and then 5 in the other. Switch up your feet. And just kind of shake everything out. And congratulate yourself for finishing an awesome lower body seated workout. Thanks for joining me for today's workout. I hope you enjoyed this seated workout. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. This allows me to bring you more awesome content that you have requested and keep the channel going. So hit that subscribe button. And most importantly, see you next week.